Hello everyone. I hope and pray that you're doing well. Just thinking a little bit with the recent deaths of Grace and John and the baptism of Lucas this past Sunday, and literally sitting here, as we pointed out on Sunday, sitting here in the space between where the memorial flowers were on Sunday and the baptismal font off behind me. That's a physical space, obviously, but it also can be, I think, in many ways, an emotional space. And maybe it's a space you find yourself even now. Sometimes as Christians, when death and heartache and other things threaten to overwhelm us, we turn to certain things, practices. Maybe, we turn to prayer, we read the Bible, we come to church, we lean on our family, we depend on the Christian community. But I was thinking this morning, reading this morning, about another place that sometimes I turn, and that is to poetry. And so what I want to do is I want to read with you two versions of the same poem. It's Holy Sonnet 10, Death Be Not Proud by John Donne, which is 400 years old. And so the first version is the Old English translation, the original, and the second is a more modern translation of that poem. So first, Holy Sonnet 10, Death Be Not Proud by John Donne. Death, be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. For those whom thou thinkest thou dost overthrow die not, poor death, nor yet canst thou kill me. From rest and sleep, which but thy pictures be, much pleasure. Then from thee much more must flow, and soonest our best men with thee do go, rest of their bones and souls' delivery. Thou art slave to fate, chance, kings, and desperate men, and dost with poison, war, and sickness dwell. And poppy or charms can make us sleep as well, and better than thy stroke. Why swellest thou then? One short sleep past, we wake eternally, and death shall be no more. Death, thou shalt die. And then here's the modern translation of Death Be Not Proud. Death, don't be proud. Even though some people have said you are mighty and dreadful, you are not mighty and dreadful. Those people you think that you destroy don't die, and you can't really kill me either. Poor death. Death is like rest and sleep, and from rest and sleep we get much pleasure. So to be dead must be even more pleasurable, and the sooner the best people in the world die, the better. Oh, death, who gives rest to their bones and delivers their souls to heaven? You are a servant to fate, chance, kings, and desperate men, and your companions are poison, war, and sickness. And anyways, poppies or charms can make us sleep even better than you can. Why do you swell with pride then? After a short sleep, we will awake forever in heaven, and death will exist no longer. Death, it is you who die. The peace of Christ be with you all.